So this is my little corner where I have, all kinds of apparels, the helmets, some suits, race suits, some of the collectibles of Pagani that I received, some beautiful boxes with very interesting pieces in there that you receive when you order the Pagani and they're starting to build the car. They're sending you some little goodies, which is very, very special. It makes you basically follow the build of your car, and you can definitely appreciate the entire experience and adventure of your car getting built. They're really, really good. Sending you some pictures, sending you some little articles that makes you follow the progress of your build. And this is what I want to share with you today. So the first box I'm going to share with you is the bolt. So this is the first bolt, which is made of titanium. So the first bolt that they do for your car, they send you that bolt, and you see the number on it. So you see on the side, which has the Pagani logo, then you see numbers. And what's interesting, a fun fact to know, is that the cost of this bolt, titanium bolt, is about $80. And the total amount of all the bolts on that car is the equivalent of a price of a 911. So sometimes you wonder, wow, why are those cars so expensive? And well, yeah, they're handmade, but the material that they use is just out of this world. And those kinds of attention, us, the owners, we like it a lot. Immortalize the car and makes it very personalized and enjoying every step of the car. This, maybe you've seen it before, is the Roadster badge of the car. Obi's toy. So this badge, which you find in the back of the car, and we actually have it very well made on this model as well. Everything is so perfect. It takes 24 hours to cut this piece. Everything is so nice, the nice leather and stuff. So this is the mold of your badge, Roadster. I should receive mine right now for the BC. Okay, so these were for the Roadster that you've seen, that I've driven, that I had actually had in the rally in Atlanta, which was the Raduno, which was amazing. The most cars in that rally ever in a Raduno. So the Atlanta Raduno, we had over 22 cars, and that was the most cars ever in a Pagani Raduno. This is something that I've received. Now let's see, it's nice and leather as well. Holy schmoly. I'm not sure if I want to show you guys this, but it's too late. This. So there's an incredible story behind it. I was in Italy to do the configuration of my BC. I did the configuration with the guys, with Francesco, with Chris Green, with all my friends down at Pagani's headquarters, and I had the BC purple and pink. Everything was so wonderful. I was so happy. It took the entire day, and then Horacio shows up, and he looks at my configuration for the Wyra BC Roadster, and he says, it's pretty nice, but he says, did you see the new carbon fiber color that we have produced lately? The new one? And then he says, wait a second, and he comes out with this over here. So if you guys are able to see it properly, this is crazy. So there's two of them. This is the one I believe I took. You can see it. Rose gold carbon fiber. There's a nice pinkish, light pinkish color to it. Nice flake. And you know what? I left the Pagani manufacturer saying, you know what, I'm going to stick with my choice. And I had a change of heart a couple of months after, and I called and said, you know what, let's change my configuration because, you know, at the end of the day, Horacio was right. The car is so sporty, so aggressive by itself that you don't need to make it even more racy and more sporty. Bringing it a little touch of class just makes it a whole. So this color is the brand new color of carbon fiber that they've done, which is the rose gold, which is amazing. And they also send me the interior leather. So between the carbon fiber color and the interior of the leather, you have a good idea now how my BC will present itself. I'm not giving you everything about it because we need to keep a bit of a scoop and something interesting for you guys. Now, I need to share with you guys something amazing. On the last rally, a couple of the drivers were invited for a special meeting with Horacio, me being one of them. And Horacio shared with us the venue of the Iwara R. So he's doing the Iwara R, which is the race car, a bit like he did with his initial car, the Zonda. Obviously, those cars are only track friendly, they're not road legal. He showed me the car and it's absolutely amazing. The idea behind it is that obviously the owners race the car. So there's a plan of having 6 races a year in the most beautiful race tracks. And it's going to be an experience a bit like the rally, where you have race day, you have the nice hotel, you have the nice restaurant, you get to enjoy the car, drive them, meet so many interesting people in the Pagani family, and just have lots of fun, but also to drive the cars where they're supposed and where they're meant to be driven, which is on beautiful roads and also on the racetrack. So let me share with you. This is a big unveil, guys, and I'm going to let you guys read it. And if there's a bit of shadow on that, or for a good. For you guys that don't want to read it, I'll just share it with you. This over here, that little piece that you have no clue of what it is. Looks like a key, right? Again, the numbers. So this is one of the finger followers used to control the intake and exhaust valve of the Pagani V12 engine of the Iwara R. These highly stressed components weigh only 22 grams and are able to transmit up to 4.200 Nm at the engine RPM of 9,000 RPM. Each Pagani finger follower is DLC, diamond-like carbon, coated, which provides a unique combination of high hardness and extremely low friction coefficient. Chop, chop. So, you now know officially that there's a Iwara R coming. You also know that I'm getting one coming. And this is very exciting because, you know, I've been contemplating joining the FXX program with Ferrari for a couple of years. I believe that it's a beautiful program. You get to drive some of their top performance cars on the incredible tracks. And Ferrari, which is a brand that I also really like. I think they do things extremely well, have incredible cars, and the FXX series and service is amazing. And then Pagani came out with the same concept. And I'll tell you what I like about Pagani is it's a smaller shop. It's more personalized. They know you by your name. I know the father, the mother, the 2 sons. We get to do some rallies together. We get to exchange together, even outside of the rallies. Pagani is very special, very, very special. Yes, obviously you expect these things because it's so expensive and stuff like that. No, it's not true. Most of the people like that usually forget about the small attentions, and they did not forget. Obviously, they're car lovers. That's their passion. It's just amazing. So Pagani all the way. Pagani, where I will be joining the team. We will be doing some crazy YouTube videos at the races, share with you the behind the scene. And the car, I'll tell you, looks crazy. This was in the dungeon of Obi Prestige in my little room that I like a lot. This is obviously a great moment for me, and hopefully you enjoyed those little artifacts that we got here, and those little boxes that when I receive, I'm always eager to open them and see what they have to say. Just amazing. Cheers. Chop chop.